They left on a cold morning in late April to the sound of drums and singing, with elders leading the way. The Ponca Remembrance Walk commemorated the removal of the Ponca Tribe from their homelands, undertaking a journey that retraced the steps of their ancestors from Niobrara to the Kansas border. The story of the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska is one of journeys. The Ponca are part of the Dagia language group, along with the Omaha, Kansa, Osage, and Quapaw, thought to have migrated west to the area from east of the Mississippi, with the Ponca coming to settle in present-day Knox and Boyd County. It was the United States government that forced the Ponca people to journey once again. A series of treaties signed with the federal government between 1817 and 1865 saw the homelands of the Ponca dwindle to 96,000 acres. The 1868 Fort Laramie Treaty between the federal government and the Sioux took the majority of that land, setting the stage for the Ponca Trail of Tears. In the spring of 1877, the Ponca were forcibly moved to Indian Territory. Many died along the trail, including White Buffalo Girl, daughter of Black Elk, and Prairie Flower, daughter of Standing Bear. In the year following the removal from their homelands, the Ponca tribe lost nearly a third of their members to disease and starvation. The death of Standing Bear's son, Bear Shield, precipitated yet another journey. Bear Shield's dying wish was to be buried in the Ponca homelands. In January of 1879, Standing Bear and a band of followers left Indian Territory and began the arduous trek home. Standing Bear's actions would put him on track to become a civil rights leader. Arrested while staying with relatives on the Omaha Reservation for leaving Indian Territory without permission, Standing Bear had his day in court, defending himself and his people with dignity and eloquence as he argued for the personhood of Native Americans. That hand is not the color of yours, but if I pierce it, I shall feel pain. If you pierce your hand, you also feel pain. The blood that will flow from mine will be the same color as yours. I am a man. God made us both. Standing Bear's impassioned plea led to a verdict proclaiming for the first time that Native Americans were persons under the meaning of the law. Less than a century later, the tribe would face yet another journey when termination policies of the United States government would culminate in the 1966 termination of the Northern Ponca tribe. But even as land holdings were dissolved, cultural heritage began to disappear, and tribal citizens moved away. There were those who fought to restore the tribe's federally recognized status. In 1986, the Northern Ponca Restoration Committee was founded. This group advocated with first the state of Nebraska and then the federal government, resulting in state recognition in 1988 and the federal recognition on October 31st, 1990. As the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska celebrates the 30th anniversary of their restoration, we take time to look back at how the tribe has grown over these past 30 years. Due to the unusual structure of the Ponca tribe, with no reservation land base, the tribal government began implementing programs and infrastructure designed to serve as many Poncas as possible within the 15-county service delivery area established by the Ponca Restoration Act. This began with the purchase and establishment of the Niobrara headquarters and the Omaha office in 1992, followed by the purchase of the agency building and grounds in 1993, the opening of the Lincoln and Norfolk offices in 1996, and the opening of the Sioux City branch office in 2000.
Well, when I interviewed, I was super excited about working for my tribe. My interview was like June in 1992, and I was very excited. The first office was like on 69th and Dodge, and there was nothing but a folding table, some folding chairs, and then a phone that wasn't even hooked up. So it was interesting but exciting, and I absolutely love my job.
Since then, the tribe has continued to expand and improve their office locations, adding staff and expanding the range of programs and services offered to the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska citizens and citizens of other tribes within the community. These services include social service programs, domestic violence services, youth programming, community activities, transportation, and more. Expanded services call for more space, with the tribe once again looking at expansion in Omaha, Lincoln, and Sioux City. The tribal transportation fleet is also expanding, having just added a 24-seat bus along with 7 new vehicles providing transportation in all Ponca office locations. One of the goals of the Restoration Committee was the preservation and restoration of the culture of the Ponca Tribe. One aspect of that cultural preservation was the restoration of buffalo to Ponca lands. In 1996, 11 buffalo returned to the Niobrara Range, marking the beginning of the tribal buffalo herd. The herd has continued to grow throughout the years, as the tribe slowly reacquires more of their land. Today, the herd stands at around 150 animals. With the recent addition of 1,800 acres of traditional homeland that was lost, the tribe plans to expand the herd in the near future.
Well, I guess in a way, since the buffalo had taken care of our ancestors for so long and brought them so far, that now it is up to us to take care of the buffalo. Because if we don't, there won't be any left. They'll all die out. So that's our put back to the buffalo, to our relatives, however you want to put it.
The agency building, purchased in 1993, was renovated in 1998 to include museum space to house Ponca archives and artifacts. Since that time, the Ponca Tribe has continued to improve the agency grounds with the construction of an Earth Lodge and the Ponca Educational Trail. A statue of Chief Standing Bear, added in 2018, overlooks the grounds and the Niobrara River beyond. Recent improvements have paved the trail and added vehicle access, parking, and seating to the statue area. Improvements also continue to be made to the powwow grounds, with new showers, arbor, and drum shelter having been added within the last 2 years. In 1998, the tribe began offering health services, with the opening of the Fred Leroy Health and Wellness Center in Omaha. In 2013, those services expanded to include Norfolk, with the opening of the Ponca Hills Health and Wellness Center. Today, the Ponca Tribe offers both medical and dental services at both clinics and behavioral health services at all office locations. The joint venture project in Ralston will allow expanded health services and partnerships to be offered at the Fred Leroy Health and Wellness Center at its new location. With the purchase of a new building, the tribe is also looking forward to providing health services in the Lincoln area.
The joint venture will bring some new services to the tribe, such as audiology, podiatry, physical therapy, a full lab, a full x-ray. We'll also bring some specialty services like a pediatrician, maybe an OBGYN, and several other medical specialties. This new facility is going to bring in many more providers, many more services, so that we can service the Native American community on a larger basis. I think in the long term, the expansion that we're looking at in healthcare is going to provide better services and better long-term care for our Native Americans in the Ponca Tribe and in other nations.
The Ponca Tribal Court is an independent judicial branch of the tribal government. Established in 1996, the Tribal Court has grown from hearing 4 cases in the first year to over 100 each year. The Ponca Tribal Court provides a method to resolve civil matters, such as child custody, divorce, name change, adoption, and more. The tribal court system also includes mediation services, allowing petitioners to eschew an adversarial court system in favor of a cooperative method of problem resolution. Tribal court holds court at least once per month per office site on a rotating basis. Headquartered in the Norfolk location, Tribal Court has recently completed renovations to the courtroom, including a separate entrance and check-in for those attending court.
We now handle over 100, it's like 120 some cases, per year. We have a chief judge, we have had, 2 associate judges, And the Ponca Tribe started their own appellate court, so we have 3 justices that hear appeals from the tribal court. The most rewarding part to me is to help tribal members and others that, fall within our jurisdiction. I am very thankful for the tribe, that I've seen a lot of growth, not just in the tribal court, but in the whole tribe itself. And I appreciate the way that they take care of the people and they see that the children are the future.
As the tribe has grown, other entities that support the mission of the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska have grown from it. Established in 1993, the Northern Ponca Housing Authority provides sustainable housing, home ownership, and community development services to citizens of the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska and other eligible Native Americans. Housing currently has 114 units in Omaha, Lincoln, Norfolk, Niobrara, and Sioux City, and are currently working to establish elder housing in all the service delivery areas.
I feel like we're in a good place for development. We're looking into elder complexes in all of our areas, and that's the hard part, is because we have all the service areas to cover, and you can't just focus on one area. You got to be thinking about the whole tribe in general in each of their areas and how you're going to make it better in each of those places. I feel like the housing is the backbone for the family.
Usni Ponca LLC, established in 2012, is a for-profit economic development company wholly owned by the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska, tasked with leading the way toward tribal self-sufficiency. Usni Ponca grew out of the Ponca Economic Development Corporation, a tribal nonprofit established in 2001.
Usni Ponca, along with PEDCO, Ponca's Economic Development Corporation, are sisters, and both are charged with an economic development for the tribe, helping to achieve a higher level of self-sustainability for the tribe. And at the same time, we are tasked with putting Ponca people to work where we can, assisting in them developing their own business and economic development where we can. And we are trying to feed the buffalo along with the other tribal entities. That profit doesn't just mean for Usni and doesn't just mean for the tribe. It means for getting work for fledgling and experienced companies that want to do work with us. They want to be teaming partners with us.
Usni Ponca recently purchased Farnix Market in Niobrara and is currently renovating the business. Not only will this provide job opportunities for tribal citizens, it will continue a necessary service to the community. Prairie Flower Casino represents the culmination of years of hard work with the opening of a tribally owned gaming facility on sovereign land in Carter Lake, Iowa in 2018. The establishment of the casino comes as a result of years of hard work and dedication and represents yet another step on the path to true sovereignty for the Ponca tribe. The facility currently features a wide variety of slot machines, along with featuring food and beverages for guests. A second phase of construction will grow the footprint of the facility, allowing Prairie Flower to offer even more games, entertainment, and employment opportunities. It is said that when Standing Bear and the other Ponca chiefs left Indian Territory after their initial scouting visit in February of 1877, the arduous nature of their travel was reflected in the bloody footprints they left in the snow. On the 30th anniversary of the restoration of the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska, we pause to look back on those footprints and on the footprints of so many ancestors and relatives who have walked the roads that have brought the tribe to where it is today. We continue to have strong leadership within our executive team and throughout all of our programs, people that carry in the day in and day out. They're hearing what our people want on that daily basis and are responding accordingly. And all the people that have been involved in this process to get the tribe restored and to grow from those humble beginnings to where we are today, everybody's had a role in that. And for me, it's an honor to represent the tribe it's an honor to be part of that, a small part of that, and set the stage for continued growth for future generations and for the next leadership that comes. And I hope that people will see where we've come in 30 years and be very proud of that. The journey is by no means over, though. There are many new and exciting developments on the horizon for the tribe, and so much left to be done to continue to grow the tribal nation and support and uplift its citizens. On this 30th anniversary, we celebrate not only the road home for the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska, but the road ahead.